Welcome all to a pilot program that I'm bringing back to the Jay Agla show. It's Reacting with Jay and Friends. I'm your boy Jay. No longer going by Aguila, but it is what it is. Big J, Jay Casanova, whatever make you feel good. I'm going by that. Today I'm with one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. He has been in the podcast world with the Two Stupid Dog podcast. He's in the photography world, shot by Udi. He's working on his comedian page real soon. Everybody, give a round of applause for my guy, Udi.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Udi, how you feeling, bro? And how's it going?
I'm good. Just got out of work. I don't got work tomorrow. So I'm great.
Yes, and happy holidays to all who
Right.
are also in the same type of situation as us. We do not work until the January 2nd of 2024.
Cool.
Me,
Okay. All right. I don't have that. I
mm,
go to work on.
the following
I go to work on Tuesday.
on the 26th. Well, guys, the whole concept of the show is that we will be talking about three topics and of stuff or events that occurred within the YouTube space or the social media space or in our personal lives. Uh, Once again, Udi, how are you feeling before we start the show?
I'm good, man. Ready to have fun.
Ready to have fun?
Do it.
Let's do it. Boom. So, first topic is we are a big fan of a wonderful YouTuber named Tim Chantsurasu. He has, or formerly known as Tim Delgado, formerly known as Traffic for those old school OGs, YouTubers. And in the latest episode of No Chaser, um, R- Ricky Chucks, Tim were wonderful hosts to a beautiful queen named Leah Simpson. Now, we chuckle because we have seen majority of the No Chaser podcast, but this one was special.
That girl
Now,
was crazy. She sounded drunk.
so our reaction is the following. Most guests do drink in Tim's show, okay? And most guests are able to continue conversation and be led
Yeah.
by Tim with his script. But oh boy, this went off the rail.
They got to take it for a ride.
What was your reaction within the first 8 minutes of that episode?
I said, this bitch is drunk. She funny.
She
But
was,
drunk.
yo, she was like,
Her voice is kind of annoying though. I ain't gonna lie. She has like this like weird I don't know, just a weird voice. But I don't know. I found her funny. She was dope.
it was hilarious just seeing her in that state personally
Yeah.
because I did a little bit of research, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leah Simpson is a comedian, and you could find her on her social media, official Leah Simpson. And when you see her reel, the girl does well. You know what I'm saying? She could, do stand up like any other comic. But I don't know if she decide that it's not a big YouTube page or it doesn't got a lot of viewership, so she was doing just something nice, and she just decided to go down uh, a big clase azul rabbit hole. Yo, because I have not seen a person stutter like that in a long time.
No, you know what's crazy
What's up?
about it is when she told Rick, I guess Rick coughed. She goes, "You got asthma?"
Nah.
And then he goes, "I'm not saying that because you're fat." Like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, even at her lowest stage, she's killing. She's killing. I laughed the hardest when she was like, "You black or you Dominican?
Yeah.
Are you Haitian?"
He's like, "Can we say nigga on here?" He goes, "No." They go, "No, he's Creole."
He's Creole.
No, he goes, "I'm sorry for what they're doing." I was like, "Yo, this little girl's crazy."
And that's the funny part
He
too.
kept telling Kim, he's like, "You want to fuck me?" Or I don't know if you want to fuck me, but
You wanna fuck me? I felt this episode in general. You know what? Another thing, real quick too. When she was like, "Can't say nigga,"
yeah.
and then Rick was like, "You already said it 3 times, so go for it." She said, "Yeah, nigga, 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 nigga." I'm like, "Yo, this is gonna
That's
be
hilarious.
yo. If you are gonna do a train wreck, you could just go down in fashion." And that woman, I think it's not the best episode
It's
in
not.
the No Chaser podcast history, but it's definitely one of the funniest. So
Yeah, it's not like functionally as a podcaster, it's not really good because they didn't really get to topics well. But letting her like riff and just do her thing and just say shit, like you can tell she missed some brain cells.
yeah, nah, she was
But she's funny.
no, she's definitely funny.
It's like if you know Theo Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you put Theo Vaughn on a podcast, like you just expect like for it to like, you're just gonna get some funny shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You just let it go.
You just let
Like,
him be.
you just let it go where it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Theo Vaughn, the Two Bears, with Tom Segura and Homeboy. Yeah, there are times you just gotta let people just be people.
Yeah, that's me. When I'm on podcast, I be rambling. I just be saying shit. I had a whole conversation with my cousin yesterday about serial killers. And then I went home and talked about serial killers all night.
Who made the top of the list?
No, it wasn't about. It wasn't. It was about some anime shit. And then
the mind of a serial killer.
Yeah. Then we were just talking about the mind of a serial killer, and then I was just fascinating, like, to me. No, because it makes me sound like make me sound like a maniac. But all right, did you watch? I don't want to ruin the podcast, but did you watch the latest episode of JJK?
Nah.
Okay, well,
you could spoil it for the people.
So I'm over there, and I'm like, me and Nick was talking about it, and basically, Mahito's telling Yuji, "Hey, we're the same." Technically, Mahito's a fucking serial killer. He's a freaking
1,000%.
Right? And he's like, "Yo, you're the same. I kill humans. You kill curses. And you kill them without any type of remorse, anything. We're the same. No, that's been the fucking theme throughout their whole relationship. Like, you're just as bad as me, right?" And I was thinking about it. I'm like, all right, cool. That's actually true because at the end of it, he realizes, oh yeah, we are the same, right? And good and bad is a perception, correct?
I feel it.
So we eat animals because we think that we are superior to them because of our intellect. Now, all we are is at the top of the food chain, right? And because we don't eat monkeys because we think they're smart, right? We don't eat dolphins because they're smart. We don't eat like smart animals, right? But if we deem you as dumb, we eat you, like chickens and things of that nature, right? Like every animal has a sense of smartness or whatever, but intellect, but not to the degree of certain other animals, right?
Okay.
That can speak, or like you're not gonna eat a parrot that she can talk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, also you got to put in factor to cultural too, because
it's cultural. Some cultures, yeah, man, but
yeah.
But then I was thinking, I'm like, all right, yo, think about a serial killer, right? What if the only thing stopping us, right, is a perceived perception of morality from killing each other, correct?
Oh, yep.
What if somebody thinks that you're lesser than them and that they should be able to kill you? What if in your brain, right, you're like, yo, you don't even have the same intellect as me because you can gauge that by an IQ. You are my prey. I should be able to kill you.
I feel that.
In their brain, they're right. Just like we're right for eating animals. And the only perception is the moral compass of we shouldn't kill other humans. Just diving into the mind of serial killers.
I mean, like, that's very profound, to be honest with you. I mean, if that's the way how they see the world, then by your logic, you are right. And that is something that it's scary to...
Yeah, like, who's to tell you you're wrong for doing it if that's what you believe? We literally believe that we should be able to kill animals. We tell people that say, hey, maybe we shouldn't hurt animals and kill them and eat them to shut up. God put the animals on the earth for us to eat them. Right? And all it is a perception of intelligence.
That's a good point.
That distinguishes us from them. We're seeing it right now with a mass genocide, right? Where they're literally brainwashing their own people to believe that these people are not people, right? To be able to kill them without remorse.
There's
right?
no human compassion. Humanity is not in the mindset.
So that means that it can be taught out of you to be compassionate about
to certain individuals
Yeah.
that receive, because you got to receive the information to be able to process it.
Yeah, but it's very kid. If you have a child and you're telling them that these people are not people, you're better than them.
If they are being taught,
Yeah.
then it takes a while to retaught.
I don't know. Serial killers are fascinating.
Reteach them to be not those individuals. Oh, they have to go through a life experience to understand, like my way is the wrong way.
I don't know. Serial killers are fascinating. I think the thought of a person breaking it will I really like to what gets a person to their breaking point, right? Of no return. Despair and all those words that you would use to describe somebody getting to that point. Some people are just born with a chemical imbalance. But what is that?
What does it mean?
Because my
how does it feel? What's the process?
Would you call Vikings serial killers?
No.
Why? They freaking pillaged villages. They raped and murdered.
That's what they were taught.
But in
their belief
in their conquest, right? And they believed that they would go to
Valhalla once he died.
That's a serial killer.
But that was the norm at that time. That was the belief. That was the open.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's just fascinating.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. There's no disagreement.
Whatever FBI handle, my FBI handler, just chill out. I don't have the desire.
Udi is a great person, guys.
No, I'll never say that I'm a great person.
I'm fascinated with.
I'm just fascinated by it. I am too lazy to become a serial killer. That's too much. You guys wouldn't even catch me because you'll be like, none of these patterns match up.
God damn.
He's just doing whatever.
Well, similar to Tim.
Yeah, my bad.
Nah, you're good.
Took us on a whole different tangent.
Similar to Tim, I believe, for me, that was one of the most wildest episodes I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But let's go to the second topic.
Mm-hmm.
Cancel culture. Cancel culture is a YouTube page where they bring two comedians to defend a topic where you have the defendant, you have the prosecutor, and you got to hear the debate to figure out who has to make the good point to win over the crowd to vote to cancel either, for example, Kanye, yay or nay. Luckily, Kanye got canceled once in that episode. But in the latest episode, they talk about John Morant. And my reaction to this episode goes to a comedian by Black Ron. Black Ron looking like the freshest Darkwing Duck I ever seen. Yeah. He was smooth. He was smooth with his argument, presentation, his outfit was fitted, all of that. I was amazed. So amazed with him defending the NBA side of suspending John Morant for 25 days. What is your reaction from that episode?
I only watched the clips, and I felt like what's his name from Detroit?
CP.
CP. I felt like he was trying to take the race part of it, like the race element, and I can agree with a lot of his points.
CP,
right? Yeah, about race, and especially because that kid. What the fuck's that? That kid.
John Morant.
No, not John Morant. There's another kid. He had sex with a 16-year-old girl, or whatever.
Oh, Josh
he's a white kid.
Giddy. Yep.
And nothing's happening to him, right?
Which is still frustrating till this day.
Yeah. So.
And he's still playing on the court.
Yeah, still playing. He's still But I'm gonna say this, right?
Go for it.
The way America views guns,
Mm-hmm.
and the league is not really conservative. It's kind of it leans towards like they're a brand at the end of the day. And like I'm saying, like, how many times can you give somebody, uh, how many times can you give somebody a chance, right? If my employer comes to me tomorrow and says, "Hey, all those pictures that you have of guns, can you please take them off your social media?"
Mm-hmm.
I can either do what they say,
Yep,
to stay employed,
absolutely.
or
Be like,
say fuck you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's like John Morant kept getting into situations, and his employer was like, "Yo, I don't like this shit." Like for me, it's like, yo, just because they're making millions of dollars did not mean they're not employed by somebody, right?
That part.
Now, if this was just like a court of public opinion, that's one thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you are employed by these people,
100%.
and they're asking you to chill the fuck out with this gun shit.
Because he was supposed to be the face.
Yeah. So for me, there's nothing left to talk about. You're just dumb as shit. Well, and you need a mentor or something. Your dad needs to step up in your life to tell you, like, yo, I tell you, like, well, I post guns, right? And my gun's illegal, right? And my dad will text me, like, take that shit the fuck off the internet. Like, what's wrong with you? That's an OG, right? And so for me, it's just like, yo, bro, like, I don't know what's the obsession with millionaires and, like, the streets. Like, I'm really from the streets. I don't act like that shit, right? This nigga, you know what I'm saying? He grew up how he grew up, and I don't think he was in the trenches.
He was, so the way how they pointed out is that CP pointed out as his defendant was that John Morant dad was in the picture and helped him develop the body and the athlete that he is because he's small for any type of position. He had a disadvantage and he had to work twice as hard to be able to be that 1.7% of making it to the NBA. And not only making it to the NBA, but you work hard to get a starting position and be one of the most explosive athletes in the NBA of this generation. So that was what CP was trying to bring out. But similar to your point, Black Ron was explaining clearly, again, verbatim, is that if you are being employed and they already put you aside for pulling out a tiny gun at the strip club, and they be like, don't do that. And then you go again and you flash a gun on your friend's live feed with he did his best. Yo, shout out to those good friends who tried to protect us, you know what I'm saying? Like his friend did everything in his power to move the camera from flashing of the gun. But unfortunately it was like, bro.
Yeah, too late.
So the judge did brought one interesting question to Ron Black. Is it fair that John Moran being suspended close to the same amount of days as Miles Bridges, who who was suspended for 30 days for hitting his girlfriend in the elevator? He's a player from the
I know Miles Bridges.
From Charlotte, the Hornets.
What does fair mean to people? Like right, like that's another perception of fair, right? At the end of the day, he's a grown man at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Once you hit 18, you're grown.
In America's standard.
Yeah, right? Like, yeah, you can say my frontal cortex doesn't fully evolve until 25 and none of this other shit. Which is a grown man with millions of dollars, right?
200 million.
For me, if these motherfuckers tell you to do something, do it. To keep that 200, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want more money. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand struggling your whole life, right? And then getting on and then fucking it up for something so small, right? For something that, like, do you need to post a gun? Do you even need to show your gun? Right? And that's the problem. This is why I say music influences people. You listen to a lot of little young, was it Young Boy? NBA Young Boy, Little Dirk, all them people, and all they do is, and And don't get me wrong, I got pictures where I'm, you know what I mean, I'm acting up. But
LeBron James as well.
LeBron James with a gun? He don't got no damn
No,
gun.
no, no. The point of LeBron James also playing music track from Dirk.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, but LeBron's not flashing a gun though.
No, but he still hear the music, but he's not using the message of the music.
He's a fucking mature adult. And that's what I'm saying is like at some point you need to sit yourself in the mirror and be like, yo, why am I acting like this? Yo, like there's no, I don't know. I don't understand the allure of, especially because I'm 32, right? And I don't know, what's Jaw like 26?
23.
23? Oh fuck. Yeah, all right.
23 with a like a 4 or 5 year old daughter as well.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Now that I think about it, if I was 23 with 200 and something $million, I probably would have several women pregnant.
God damn.
And I just think about myself at 23, like I'm a fucking dumbass.
Dude, you sound like Tyreek Hill with his like.
Yeah, he got like 7 baby mamas. That dude's bugging.
Which the the thing is, he recently it's a sidebar, but Tyreek Hill recently got married about a few weeks ago, and then he has 2 paternity lawsuit against him from 2 different women claiming that he is the father of their kids.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how true that is because he already got 4, and there's another one on the way as well, and. Someone posted in comments saying, and this is the funniest reaction I got. Someone posted saying, well, what they got to do is put all them kids to race each other to see who's the fastest to know who's his kid.
Oh, shit. Hopefully he got some good stock. Yeah, that motherfucking Tyreek Hill is a freaking...
the cheetah.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He's built different.
Oh.
Hopefully he can get some football players out of them women.
That Florida water, man, there's something in there, bro.
Yeah.
But going back to John Morant, the end of the episode is that, John Morant was proven guilty. It was unanimous voting from everybody. But my personal reaction to the episode is how well representation Black Ron was. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you watch that full episode, guys, and I highly recommend it to watch, you'll see that this man came prepared. He was not joking around. CP did try to go, and you'd be like, if white people could do it, we should be doing, not get, look different or anything because, they're doing it. We should be doing it too. He's not, like, CP tried to use comic, different tactics, confusion, to ruin Black Ron case, but Black Ron he was standing on his business. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, Your Honor, this guy is trying to fuck with my case. Like, it ain't happening. So definitely highly recommend this episode for all listeners. This is something that you should watch, honestly.
Yeah.
But our last topic of the episode is the holiday season. Now, I told my wonderful co-host / guest that we should react our top 3 favorite gift of the holidays.
Okay.
So we'll start from no particular order, no order of like what was the best, leads. We'll just pick out our top 3 and we'll just bounce it off, right? 1997 for me was able to obtain the Super Nintendo with the Street Fighter game.
Nice.
Living in Central Fall and whooping people's ass with the Street Fighter 2 game was one of my favorite highlights as a kid. What you got?
I don't know what year, and I don't even know what I got for Christmas. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember the feeling. Right? I do know it was the bikes, but I remember coming down the stairs. And I think my mom told us we wasn't getting Christmas because we was acting up. And come down the stairs, if you look at like the stairs right here, and then all of this is like the living room, and then the kitchen's back there. And coming down the stairs, all I see is the trees like right here, and there's toys from the tree all the way to the stairs. and I see bikes lined up. I see all the toys. I just jump from the stairs all the way into the toys and just start opening everything. I didn't know whose name was on what.
Hey, yo.
I don't remember exactly what toys I got. I assume like it was like some Transformers and stuff. Cause I remember.
This one wasn't when you were living in the South Side, right?
No, I was living over.
Cause I don't remember stairs from.
I was a child then. This was about a child.
Okay.
Why would I be grown? I bet you when I was like. I bet you when I was like 23.
No, I was gonna say, I'm like, yo, I don't remember stairs in that household.
Nah. I think I was less than 5 years old. I was probably like 4. Because this is before I moved over to the other street. Yeah, I was like probably 4. And yeah, no, actually I might have been older than that. Fuck, I'm not sure. That should be my brain be. You know what I mean? I probably like 5 or 6.
5, 6.
Yeah, and me and my sister. I remember my sister was just crying. Because she was like, how am I going to open all these toys?
The tear of joy.
All she did was cry. That was a dope Christmas. My mom, shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out Queen. We miss you.
Yeah, we do.
Second favorite moment. I believe it was 2012, 13, 14. Yeah, it was before I hooked up with my ex, my first girlfriend, my official girlfriend. So I'm gonna say it was, December of 2011. Mom surprised us with the trip to DR.
Oh shit!
And DR was litty. Like I know it's been like decade now. It's been more than a decade, but the vibe, the energy, the like. Here in America, you know, unless if you don't have like a big family or a big social group, you know what I'm saying? You know, the holidays just feel weird, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not like surrounded with your loved ones.
Yeah.
But in DR, bro, even if you're neighbors, even if you're a stranger, even if you're the thug of the whole entire like community, there's just that, yo, as soon as the 24th hit, yo, music is bumping, people are drinking, people are just partying their ass off. They're sharing food. They'd be like, yo, do you want chicken? I got chicken, bop, bop, bop. And it was such a vibe, especially like it was warm weather. People were, yo, it was a night, it was a holiday to remember.
Yeah.
That was like that trip to DR. Yeah, shout out to my mom. That was really dope. So I really appreciate her for allowing me to experience that, because that definitely is like top tier.
That's dope.
Thank you, sir.
Especially going to your homeland, motherland.
Yeah, well, my motherland is here, but yeah.
Okay, well, your ancestors are from.
Ancestor, yeah. Like where they're from, I'm like, okay. Way different.
Well, technically, the motherland is technically Africa for all of us.
Yeah, well, still, I went to where.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
One of mine is early 2000s. Yeah, early 2000s. I was living in front of Gilbert Stewart on the West End.
I hate Gilbert Stewart, man. That's the worst.
You went to school there?
Middle school, yeah.
I never went there.
Sidebar real quick. That's Gilbert Stewart changed me of a human being. Gave me a whole different perspective.
Oh, what?
Of life.
Ghetto ass kids?
Yeah. I'm just think about this. Just a little backstory. I grew up in a household Christian Pentecostal home. I did not know anything about outdoors or sports activity, none of that, right?
Yeah.
So in Gilbert Stewart, they did have like activities that, because I was part of a program that's called the Children Crusader, which helped, potential students who make it to college if you do the whole 12-year program.
Sneak into the class. Sneak into the Crusaders.
Yeah. They do after school program.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I knew. This is when my life changed. This is like a pivot for me. I was hanging in the gym, talking to a bunch of people, and this dude, who's like, he's taller, bigger, stronger, a black man.
You remember his name?
I think it's Wayne or Dwayne. It was around that area.
Fuck Dwayne.
Came behind me and did a chokehold.
Oh man.
And I kid you not, I had the biggest panic attack the world have ever seen because I never felt that before in my life. Again,
I don't want to laugh at your pain.
no, you could laugh,
I'm just saying.
but
He whipped that ass, didn't he?
huh?
He put you in a chokehold. You was screaming.
I panicked. I was down and I was like, I didn't know what was happening. He was like, yo, what's going on? I'm just joking. I'm like, and I was like hesitating with like the tears and shit because it never happened to me before.
You never had to fight your brother?
Nah, me and Neff, we didn't physically fall until we were in our 20s. Neff is my brother, for those who don't know. Yeah, we didn't fall until we were in our 20s. Our actual like first fist fight, like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, Gilbert Stewart really just changed my whole perspective of the world, and
High school did that for me.
That's crazy. I'm surprised that middle school did it for me and high school did it for you.
No, because I was already bad. I was probably the one choking people out. But high school just made things more sexual, like everything, like a heightened, like everything before high school. I just seen on the internet.
Okay. Yep.
And then in high school, I seen it in real life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I never seen.
Yeah.
My aunt was gay. I never seen her kiss her significant other in real life. Like, and I'm not even looking at that sexual. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I never seen two girls kiss in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go to high school, and my boy's like, you won't kiss her. And two girls is kissing in the fucking in the stairwell.
Just because they were told to.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I think this is where my love for Puerto Rican and Dominican women come from. I had a Dominican chick, she Puerto Rican chick. She took my lollipop she took my lollipop out my mouth, put it in her mouth, and stared in my eyes as she ate it. What am I gonna do with that? This all happened in 9th grade. I got way more stories than this.
No, we got more stories to react about life.
We're sidetracked. We was talking about my gift for the holiday.
Gilbert Stewart just triggered something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
So, we're all opening gifts. I don't know. Who gives a fuck what I got that year, but it was this one gift, right? I asked for it. I said, yo, I want an Xbox. The original one when it first came out. I want an Xbox.
Badass control.
Yep. My mom's like, I don't know if I can do it. My uncle, he's like, I don't. So I go open gifts. My gifts are looking real light. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And you try to be grateful, but the one thing you ask for ain't there. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate everything.
Thank you.
I'm like I'm about to walk to my room, my head down a little bit with my gifts. My uncle comes out. Well, he took it out of the box. He had it like in a satchel, and he's like, yeah. I was like, I fucking love you. And then my uncle used to let me and Nick stay home from school to play Xbox with him. That was when we had the big TV. It was like a fatback.
Halo?
We played Halo. We would play split screen. So us three just all day just playing Halo.
Oh yeah.
Those were good times.
Halo, it was one of the top game for that Xbox.
That's all we played. I didn't have no other game but Halo.
Not even Street? NFL Streets?
Oh, yeah. Actually, yes. I did have NFL Streets. Yeah,
bro,
I did.
Bro.
Yeah, I did.
Hey.
NFL Streets was crazy.
Yo.
Yeah.
And then when they decided to do Street 2?
I don't remember. Cause I just remember always playing Halo. Yep. Halo and then NFL Streets for sure.
And I think Need for Speed was a little bit.
Oh shit! Now, you're right.
Burnout. The list go on. I'm not a gamer, but I definitely remember these games because
I definitely had I definitely fell in love with Need for Speed too. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My last one, and I save it for last because it's the most cherishable thing. Is a little bit serious, but the most cherishable moment of the holiday was it's December, is the Christmas of 2019, and it's the last dinner I was able to have with my father.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P. Tim.
Yeah, thank you. I do miss him as well. we don't know the cause of his death. My dad passed away during the peak, the hype of the pandemic of 2020, and but he also was dealing with cirrhosis. And what cirrhosis is that his liver and his kidney were not processing correctly. It was completely failure. So his stomach expanded real huge. And, the cure is for him to get organ replacement, but there was two issues. Number one, the doctor believed he was not going to be responsible with new organs. Number two, he was a Jehovah's Witness. So his faith did not allow him to do blood transfusion.
Sheesh.
Yeah, religiously, that's what they believed in. So it was a hard case for him to even get a second opinion because they didn't believe in that. And they said he was going to pass away. Like, we got the news that he was going to die back in June of 2019 and that he was only going to get like a couple of months, but he passed away of August of 2020. So the expectation was prolonged for me to be able to, spend those last moment with him. And that was the last holiday with him. He was with my siblings. He was with my mom. They're divorced, but they were still cool with each other. And it's the last one of my fondest memory because once the pandemic hit hard, I couldn't see him until his dying breath, which kind of sucked. But I was grateful to be able to have that moment with him. So yeah, that's one of my favorite gifts.
You know what's crazy about that is that like I don't remember the my mom died on the 30th of December.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember Christmas. I'm sure I probably spent it at the house, but I just don't remember it. Maybe because like I kind of block out a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? But there's one that actually involved my mom that I remember, which was it's not on Christmas. It's in November. It's when the Nintendo Wii came out. Me and my mom camped out for the Wii. We went real early, and it came out in November. So, but she got
GameStop, Walmart, Kmart.
It was Toys R Us in Warwick.
R.I.P. Whoa,
you know what I'm saying?
But bringing it back too.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Toys R Us
and my mama
and his mom.
Yeah.
But Toys R Us is being brought back to America. But sorry about that.
You're good, bro. I make a joke, but that was not. But yeah, I just I don't know. I feel like me and her, like we was just vibing that day, having fun, joking, like we're joking with people online. You know what I'm saying? She went to Dunkin' Donuts, got everybody in line, like the people that were right next to us, like coffee. You know what I'm saying? That was a good time. And it wasn't Christmas Day, but it was like the gift was for Christmas. So, I mean, it was a good time. And I really appreciate that moment. Now I'm like thinking about it. When I had to think about it, I was like, I really like missed that moment. My mom was healthy. Like she wasn't like, you know what I mean, like the deteriorating when she was. So like, yeah. I don't know what year was that? That had to be
I think
2006.
The Wii 2006?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It says November 19th, 2006 was the Nintendo Wii.
Wow. Damn, and that was a hell of a console too.
Yeah.
Hell of a console. The girls, I have twin sisters. The girls were maybe 4 or 5 years old, and we also got them the Wii the year after though. And yeah, no, but that what you just said about your mom, about like socializing and bringing and being like her character just is amazing because she is that lovable person. She's very attentive. She makes sure you're taken care of. Like her heart is the most precious thing I ever witnessed in my life. And yeah, like
absolutely,
I miss her.
It was a good time that day. It was cold as hell though. I ain't gonna lie, we was freezing.
Yeah, we
just took shifts in the car.
Yeah, New England ain't no joke, guys. But yeah, those are our top 3 best gift of the holidays, and I'm hoping to get this out before Christmas. So if you guys are seeing this for the first time during the holiday, Hopefully you guys are enjoying it with your loved ones. Make sure you hug every single one of them. Give them a hug. Give them a kiss, because life is precious, man.
Yeah.
And that's why they call it a present, because like we don't know about tomorrow for sure.
Absolutely.
But if you're seeing this after the holiday, hopefully you had a good one. And again, make sure whatever beef problem you have with whoever, you be able to
Hug
tell
and
them.
kiss your peoples.
Hug and kiss your people. If it's one of your ops, fuck them. But if it's one that you love, make sure you know, water under the bridge. Start 2024 with a new face, new attitude, new vibe, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have an outro for the show, so it's just gonna be me just saying thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks.
Bye.